Good morning. This is Dave Kelm. Gloomy. Supposed to get snow, 6 to 8 inches. I probably won't, but everyone's afraid. Everyone's getting bread. Everyone's getting milk. Because why? If you're going to be socked in by 6 to 8 inches of snow, why would you just want to make French toast? Or just eat bread and milk? Why don't people get other stuff? Anyway. So, last night I had a very long conversation, and it's interesting. So, I know I've talked before about my Masonic involvement, and so last night we conducted what's considered the 4th degree, which is the first degree in Scottish Rite Masonry, kind of like the Star Wars trilogies, right? So the first degree in Scottish Rite Masonry is the 4th degree. Got it? So like A New Hope, Chapter 4 was the first movie, but it wasn't really the first movie because that's Chapter 1. Similar in nature. Becoming a Mason, first 3 degrees, become a Master Mason, which is in anything you ever hear, and anything that anyone would tell you is the highest honor in Masonry is when you are raised a Master Mason. And then you go on. And so we've talked a little bit, right, previously in a video about the 29 degrees of Scottish Rite Masonry. Last night we performed the 4th degree, and it was a new version of the 4th degree, and it talks about the idea that Masons come together to do a couple things. One, to work to better the community, better themselves, and better each other in a united way. And I think the new 4th has a very good message, and talks about how, one person can't do it all. One person can't lift everything on their shoulders and carry it to the finish line. And the message being also that in order to even learn more about yourself, you still need friends, family, in this case, brother Masons, to come to better understand your best self. But also at the same time, better understand each other. Wherever that walk of life brought that Mason or your family member or your friend, the idea is to work and learn more about them and yourself at the same time. Okay, so the interesting part, at least from my perspective last night, was afterwards we were enjoying a cocktail or two, as Masons are wont to do. It's not just Masons. I'm sure in all other social community and fraternal organizations, people might enjoy a cocktail or two. Well, we were enjoying a cocktail or two, and I ended up having a conversation with a brother Mason about some health concerns that he had in the past, and he talked a little bit about the fact that he was beginning the process of becoming a Mason when these health challenges befell him, and he sort of put it off for a while until he was feeling much better, and now he is feeling much better, which is fantastic. But it was interesting to sit there right after we had just done the 4th degree and to talk with this brother about some of his challenges and some of the challenges he's faced. And we had just done a degree talking about how it's difficult for people to face certain challenges by themselves, and that we are all supposed to work to help each other, and you end up learning more about yourself. And I'll be honest, I have joked. I have joked outside of Masonry. I have joked inside of Masonry about the fact that, if you're a younger man, you really can get a whole bunch of good medical information from the older members, because they're gonna tell you all about their medical issues, and it is sometimes you have some very interesting conversations about different maladies and things and what to look out for. So I feel like as a 51-year-old, I am prepared to enter my 80s armed with really good medical knowledge. But last night it was great to sit and just listen to this member about some of the challenges he has faced, and now that he is part of Masonry, some of the comfort he finds in being part of a larger group. So it was just a great juxtaposition last night. Very positive. I directed this degree, and I was part of the fourth degree. We had a great cast and a great crew, but it was interesting to present this to about 70 Scottish Rite Masons, and then that night sit and really absorb the message of the degree in real life, in real time. So, just a little interesting story last night. Went a little long today. Make it a great day. If you like what you're watching on the YouTube, please subscribe. Please like it. I don't know what that does. And if you can, share it with your friends, and hopefully we'll grow this a little bit more every single day. Have a great one.